At Winston Solicitors, we understand how difficult it can be deciding to make a criminal injury claim. Having been established since 2002, we are experienced in helping people achieve the maximum compensation following a criminal injury. By using our criminal injury compensation calculator, you can work out the amount of compensation you may be entitled to. As an example, we'll show you how a recent client was able to receive compensation following an assault. Names have been changed for privacy, so we'll call our client Mark. Following a night out at a local pub, Mark was involved in an altercation that wasn't his fault. He reported the assault to the police and then used our online criminal injury calculator. Mark put in the injuries he received following the incident. He suffered significant facial scarring, a fractured eye socket and a broken forearm. Separating out his injuries, he selected the face and features options. Then he chose eye and blowout or other fracture of the orbital bone cavity containing eyeball. In other words, a fractured eye socket. He also needed an operation in hospital. Mark continued to add the rest of his injuries. He next included significant scarring, which was to his face. Finally, Mark added his third injury, which was his broken forearm. The Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority are a government-funded organisation set up to compensate victims of crime. Under their scheme, injuries will be awarded on a staggered scale. The CICA will award 100% for Mark's fractured eye socket, in this case £2,400. Mark's second injury, which is for significant scarring, he would receive £720. This second injury is calculated at 30% of the full award. The third injury Mark suffered was his fractured forearm. The third award is calculated at 15% of the total award, so £225 is added to Mark's compensation. The Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority will also take into account whether an applicant has unspent criminal convictions. Providing Mark has no previous convictions, has reported his crime and cooperates with the Police and Criminal Injuries Authority, then the award he may be entitled to would be £3,345. If Mark did have a previous conviction, a reduction or rejection may occur. The amounts calculated apply to the current CICA scheme and do not allow for payments to be made for certain minor injuries. The claim values are quoted as a guide only and are dependent on circumstances. If you'd like to see if you are entitled to compensation, we will check your application for free and contact you how to go forward with your claim. Our no-win, no-fee service means that you will only pay the legal costs if your claim is successful. For further information or to talk about your own situation, please call us on 0113 320 5000 or fill out our contact form today.